Hello, English 103. This is take 10. I don't know. It's not working. So hopefully this works. Anyway, let's get started. So my first question is, do you believe the speaker to be credible? Does he establish ethos? If yes, how so? If not, how might he do this? Based on the description provided before watching the video, I believe the speaker to be credible because of his educational successes concerning this subject, his experience in the field that he seems to be educating the audience, including myself on, and the countless published works in his name. So yes, I do believe him to be credible because of these reasons. So question 2, does he provide enough evidence, logos, in support of his claim? If yes, how so? If not, how might he do this? This speaker does support his claim adequately by providing enough evidence in each assertion he makes by displaying easy-to-read charts or graphs, for example, or pictures of the difference between a healthy brain and an unhealthy brain, if not taken care of or being misused or drinking a lot of alcohol. Yeah, you guys watched the video, you know. He also provides logos by bringing up the history of scientists conducting experiments on themselves and what was written in their memoir. So these scientists took drugs and they wrote it in a book. Yeah, that's it. So, and he provides this evidence. Third question, does he appeal to his audience's emotions? How so? If not, how might he do this? He didn't appeal to his audience as much during the entirety of his speech, but he does mention at the end how the government lies to us and how we believe them, but then goes on to say, hopefully not any of you. It's very, very subtle, but in one little thing, but it really does make you think. And it doesn't want you to think, trying to get it centered, doesn't want you to think that of yourself as dumb and one who believes what the government says. Ooh, are you dumb? Are you weak-minded? No. So that's why it's like displaying pathos. Fourth question. Was the speaker able to convince you of his claim? Explain. The speaker was able to convince me of his claim strictly because of his ending, which I mentioned in the previous question up above, or just the previous question. This was written because it makes you want to believe him. Sure, he provides a lot of evidence, but the ending really brings it together, because if I wasn't someone with anxiety or someone with just an interest in the brain in general, I wouldn't have cared. The ending makes me think, oh, this is why it matters. Because the government, is trying to withhold information from me and make me think a certain way. It really brings it back to answer the question, why should this matter to me if it hasn't already? He makes you feel inferior by saying what he said at the end, hopefully not any of you, like, oh, I hope you guys aren't as weak-minded as this, and this makes me believe him, like, makes me want to believe him, makes me not want to feel dumb. So this is why I believe him, not only because of his evidence, but because of the little subtle thing at the end that makes me like, oh, change my brain, it's like messes with me. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Literally.